Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. And once again, a dried up fever blister on my lip. Will it ever end? Mother said, boy, you've had that for a long time. And I said, Mother, I get one the second another one dries up. Oh dear, I think I'm going to have a choking spell. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, if I start to cough wildly, I will pause the video. I just took a little bit of kratom, and I think it's so powdery it gets stuck. Sometimes it just doesn't dissolve right. Okay, the reason I'm coming at you is today's the day. Today is it. Here you go, Pan Hacker. There she is, rocky like a hurricane. Oh, look at that angle. Louise is in front of me here. Marie's missing in action. Okay, today's the day. Mutiny of the loungers, or mutiny on the kitchen. I don't know what you'd call it. A lounger coup d'etat. I just love to say that word, coup d'etat. I don't care for them, really, but I love it. I'd like it. I want it to happen right now, frankly, with our whole system. Not just Trump. Oh, my God. Don't clutch pearls. I mean, the whole system needs overturned, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Mars wants to go outside. I'll keep it short. Yeah, so today's it. I am not going to be prepared at all for the game. Well, I kind of lied because last night I thought, what if some people are new and they don't know what the hell's going on? They don't bring questions. Maybe I should jot down a few questions. So I did. I just, by hand, I wrote out 20 questions. And you know how some of mine all tie together in a way. Sometimes, like, no, I can't think of an example right now. Well, I might do one about what was a television show in the 60s about that Marlo Thomas was in. I don't know how I got this. And the answer would be that girl. And then later on, there might be a question about who was the co-star of Marlo Thomas on that girl. Oh, dear. Keep that in mind. So, yeah, bring a few questions. Like I said, I'll supply the airwaves and all that jazz. Now, Greenville was totally delightful. Mother and I had a blast along the way. We couldn't help but notice the aerosol injections into the atmosphere that we were noticing along the drive. Mother was totally stunned, saying, look at that one, look at this one. And here she was driving the vehicle, so I had to sort of, have her, she's 91, zooming down the road, have her look around and delicately take note. And she just couldn't believe that they were there. And like I said, I don't know what's going on or why it's going on, but it's going on. So draw your own conclusions. Anybody who can't look up into the sky and see this, I don't know what to say. Like I said, I do not know a motive. I don't know who's behind it. All I know is there are strange cloud patterns in our skies. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Caution, slippery when wet can give the answer because he's studied it for years. I woke up this morning, looked out the window, and there was just a huge one going right across on a blue sky. Now it's kind of gray out there. I'm going to let Mars out, for heaven's sakes. So, just wanted to kind of, here you go, sweetie. Oh, wow, I'm in the dark now, which is actually better. It is morning. I have bad head. There you go, Angel. See, we can't do what we used to do, which is, whoa, that fever blister is guiding us through the night, or the day. We used to open the cat doors and let them run in and out freely. Now I open the cat door that goes like to the crawl space under the house. It also connects into the garage, ladies and gentlemen. I know you awakened today thinking, how is Lisa's house laid out? I've got to know. Okay, so we have the one that goes outside blocked off. So the older cats know to come back and meow wildly at the front door. Or sometimes I'll switch the little door block and then they come in through that. God, this is so boring. They'll come in through the laundry room and then scratch and such at the door. Marie is totally missing. I know she's down there. I hear banging around. They think that's a great adventure to go down there, which is a better adventure than letting them go outside because, it's just our last two male cats have been, their lives have been taken on that road. And no matter if you fix cats or what, which all of ours are, the males just seem to roam, ladies and gentlemen. What is it? I love male cats, quite frankly. I hope they're covering their ears with their little paws, or as Joel calls them, perpetual, their little hands. Yeah. I like male animals better than female. Yeah. I always have. I mean, Joe the pony was a male. I didn't really have a choice on that. Well, I did. But I fell in love with Joe the pony and bought him. He died in 2013. I had him 20 years. And Sly, the tuxedo kitty, He was a male. And Todd, they have character. I don't know what it is. Although Marie is really, she's fitting in real well, and she's so cute. I just wish she would come up, because I don't think she's in distress, ladies and gentlemen. She'll come up with cobwebs all over her. Once again, RB left a hilarious statement under that dusting video today about, I don't know if he left it today or she, it's he, about getting a little mask and stuff, and for these cats, and using kittens for smaller spaces. In case you have no clue, I was joking that I should open a business where cats do the dusting, like rent out the cats to do dusting, because they come up covered from head to stem to stern, as they say in cobwebs. Speaking of stem to stern, my brother calls this my stream of consciousness. I just one thing to another. Well, this is going to be the last video until we go live at 2:30, and the chatters take over and overthrow the democratically elected government of Lounging with Lisa in the chatter, of the lounger coup d'etat, excuse me. Yeah, I was listening to that higher side chat last night a little bit, because I kept going to sleep, because that's what you do. That's why I do it, to put myself to sleep. That's not a very good, commercial for the higher side chats. It's no offense. I like to play things at night and go to sleep to them. And then I finish it the next day. They had somebody on about the Titanic. I've heard all kinds of different conspiracies about the Titanic. It's very interesting to me. As you know, I look at conspiracies so you don't have to. Don't clutch pearls. I don't believe everyone that comes down the stream, or whatever the saying is, but they're interesting to me, and it seems to me that a lot of them are usually right, and yet society never recognizes. But look at those tinfoil hat wearers. They've been getting it right over the years. Why don't we listen to them now? That one's said nobody ever. Okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging, welcoming at you thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And always remember, never forget that war is a racket. General Smedley Butler, very fascinating fellow. In addition to writing this book here, he was involved in stopping the overthrow, the violent coup d'etat, yes, of FDR. So that was fascinating to me. Something I never learned, in school or any of that jazz, but I just learned it in the last year. Didn't know about it. Admitting freely to being a dummy. Love you. See you at 2:30. Please join us. It'll be fun. Even if you don't bring a question, I wrote down 20. If people come there and go, whoa, what are we supposed to do? We didn't know we were supposed to bring questions, even though that's all I've talked about for a week solid. I have some handy, and I can always leap